Welcome to the Citadel Graduate College's virtual webinar series. We are fortunate today to be joined by our Provost, Dr. Sally Selden. We're excited for you to join us on this journey to learn more about the programs and the offerings we have here at the Citadel Graduate College and the college transfer programs. What I want to do first is give you all information on the Citadel Graduate College, but who better kind of share that insight than our Provost, Brigadier General Dr. Sally Selden. So I'll open the floor for her now.
So thank you, Fred. I'm really excited to be here and to share some information about the Citadel and more specifically about our graduate programs and some of our transfer programs. First, I always have to begin with their mission. This is an incredible place and a place that is deeply committed to educating and developing principled leaders. And I think that is really what makes the secret sauce at the Citadel, is how much we converge around those core values. You see it in all of our academic programs, but you see it in all of our activities across campus. And as I think about what makes for a great college, and if we were to go around and ask different individuals what makes for a great college, we might hear a lot of different suggestions or insights. But I think what we really agree, once you finish your degree at the Citadel, what makes the Citadel a great college is the shared commitment to those core values of honor, duty, and respect, and our commitment to developing and educating principled leaders. Now, what I really love about the Citadel at the graduate level is we have small graduate programs where where relationships are built very closely with our faculty members. And we have a group of faculty here who are outstanding in their fields of study. Many of them have worked in the practical areas in which they teach. If you're interested in our MBA program, you're going to probably have faculty members who've worked on Wall Street. If you're in an intelligence program, you're going to have faculty who've worked in the CIA, for example, or have been in the military. But what joins all our faculty together is they are committed to being teaching scholars. So their number one commitment is to teaching. And they bring their scholarship to influence their teaching. And so it makes us very much centered on the students that we're engaged with. So in addition to that, in our graduate programs, very similarly in our transfer programs, we keep our classes small as well to build that tight faculty-student relationship. We have all kinds of opportunities for experiential learning. We want to make sure our graduate students and our transfer students have the opportunity to do research with a faculty member, to be engaged in an internship, even to do study abroad. And that's often something we haven't thought about. As we look at our strategic plan, our Mighty Citadel 2026, which is the college's strategic plan, you're going to see that there are lots of interesting and engaging initiatives within that plan. And if you come to campus, you can visually see the fact that we are building a brand new facility for our humanities and social sciences programs. And that's right as you come in the gate. Just before that, we completed our brand new School of Business, Baston Hall. So we are creating world-class facilities for all of our students. That's one of the things that's really core to our strategic plan, is making sure we have modern teaching techniques and tools available, and that we are engaging everybody from the moment they hit their programs to the moment they graduate. Now, a few things I would suggest that you'll find really interesting is that we are embarking upon a new initiative where we're really focusing on advising, and we're making a campus-wide commitment to improve the advising that we provide to all of our students. We have an outstanding career center already. Prior to graduation, almost 90% of our graduates know what they're going to do, and which is a pretty impressive statistic. 6 months after graduation, we're pleased to share that happens 6 weeks before graduation. And you're going to hear that commitment across campus. We've got strong relationships with employers in the region. We have strong relationships through our alumni network where we can help our students find job opportunities. And of course, our academic programs have been recognized for the 12th year in a row. We were identified as the #1 program public university in the South. I'm also pleased to share that we were recognized as the #1 college in the South for veterans. Our ROTC programs We're also recognized as being the #1 in the nation. Now, if you're in graduate school or in a transfer programs, you may or may not have an interest in pursuing a career in the military, and only 1/3 of our graduates at the undergraduate level commission into the United States military. All the remaining students enter into an array of different opportunities, whether it's in the private sector, working in the public sector, or in the nonprofit sector. So I think you're going to find this is a really vibrant community. We have incredible faculty, we have loyal alumni, and we have a very coherent student body and a real spirit on campus. And it's my hope that I will get the opportunity to interact with you personally. I value very much the chance to be engaged with students. And so if you're ever in Bond Hall, if you look that up, Bond Hall, I'm on the 1st floor. I would encourage you to stop by and say hello. I'd love to hear about your path. It's one of the things we value here at the Citadel is mentoring our students. And I would welcome the opportunity to have a chance to engage in a conversation about who you are and what you want to do and how it is the Citadel can help you reach your goals. So Fred, I'm going to kind of close with those remarks. I could talk a lot more, but I know you've got a robust agenda, and you're going to talk about the array of graduate programs we have here and our transfer programs and the options students have in terms of pursuing some degree programs online and others in face-to-face arenas. So with that, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Provost Selden. And just to piggyback on what you said, there are various opportunities here at the Citadel, and we're going to dive into those starting now. So looking at U.S. News and World Report, we were voted the #1 public college in the South, offering up to master's degrees, and the #1 best public college for veterans in the South. When it comes to the Citadel Graduate College, for over 50 years, we've been nestled in the heart of this military college here in Charleston, South Carolina, being able to offer a unique experience for students. During the day, we have a cadet experience that most people may be familiar with, but we also offer online and evening undergraduate programs for working professionals, for people looking to continue their degrees, but also for active duty and veteran populations. So with that, we're in a unique space to be able to offer a collegiate experience to people wherever you are. So what we want to know is, where do you fit? So when it comes to our Citadel Graduate College population, we're going to start with our graduate programs. We have 5 schools and a Department of Leadership Studies here at the Citadel, where we offer over 25 graduate degrees, 15 concentration options, and over 25 graduate certificates. Now here in the Charleston area, we're in a unique space to be able to offer degrees that are helping our community grow. So we have students who come here for degrees in business, for degrees in engineering, in the education world, looking to pick up leadership skills, whether that's in the form of a certificate or a degree. We want to be able to assist our community in going forward and assist you in doing so. So with that, we offer graduate degrees, but also we work with students in the CTP Populations, which is our college transfer program. Now, I want to be a little clear here in breaking down the difference of our 12 college transfer programs. We offer 2+2 transfer programs as well as degree completion. So as it says here, our 2+2 transfer programs work with students who completed their first 2 years of study at an accredited college or university, and then they transfer those credits over. And now our degree completion program are for students who are at any point in their collegiate experience. As long as you've earned a minimum of 30 academic credit hours in general education courses, you can take a combination of our evening or online format courses and actually complete your degree by taking the courses that align with your major or the career area that you hope to go into. So with that, we offer 2+2 programs in nursing and engineering, and we offer degree completion programs in business administration, in strength and conditioning, intel and security studies, literally you name it. Now, there are opportunities for you to grow, as we said, in the online space or in our evening course offerings as well. And so what we want to do is make sure we're able to meet you where you are along this journey. Now, I mentioned we offer programs for active duty as well as for veteran students. Now, these students have the unique experience to be able to attend in our evening program online or attend during the day. Now, our active duty military students, you will know who you are. If you're a member of the armed forces, whether that's in the Army with the Green to Gold program, the Air Force SOAR program, our Navy's Stay 21s, or our Marines MECEPs, Those are students who are enlisted members of the armed forces who are in programs that are transitioning them into officer or commissioning officer roles. Those students have the ability to attend during the day while also participating in our ROTC programs. Now, our veteran students, those are people who have completed a minimum of 90 consecutive days in the federal active service. Once you have an honorable discharge in your DD-214, you're able to use your education benefits to be able to take courses here in our CTP, CGC, or day program offerings. So with that, we want to, like I said, meet you where you are. Once you're a student here, we have academic resources that are here to help you. The first step will be our Citadel Graduate College office. When you apply, you'll actually reach out to us and we'll be able to provide you with information. But what we want to do is offer that seamless handoff to when you need assistance. You're going to need our registrar's office. You're going to need our Student Success Center, Multicultural and International Student Services. If you need accommodations, our disability services, literally everything you imagine, even though you are an evening or online student, we're able to provide those opportunities there. They want you to reach out. They want to connect with you. They want to see you successful here at the Citadel. Now, financial resources are of utmost importance when it comes to financial aid, when it comes to billing with the treasurer's office, and even for those students who are able to attend in person, or if you're attending online, but you live in the area, we have assistantships. We have assistantships for our students. We have positions where in our office we may need help and you're able to get a job on campus in during your actual line of study as well. Just to be able to assist with that. For online courses, we charge and we bill by the course. So there's no standard number or the cost of attendance. It's actually banked by the amount of courses that you're taking. So our financial aid office and our treasurer's office can help you in deciphering how much your billing will be as it relates to each semester. And then once you factor in books and things of that sort. Now, we also provide professional resources. What I really want you to think of is when it comes to the Citadel Graduate College, we're getting you into the start of your journey. Our academic resources on campus are here to help you along the way. And then we want to make sure that if you chose this place to be able to see a difference in your career path, that we're setting you up with success there. So we have our career center, and we also have our research and professional development. We want to make sure that we're putting you in a position to be able to use the degree that you're getting and going and elevating to another level. So we're able to help you in that. We have career fairs each semester where we have employers come out and they reach out to us to be able to find new people to take on new roles. We help you in brushing up on those soft skills as well as it comes to your internships or to your interviews and things of that sort. So we want to make sure that we're giving you the tools to be successful when it comes to veteran students. As I mentioned, we're one of the top schools for veterans in the area. We have a veteran student success center. In that success center, there's a study room, there's a lounge, there's a kitchen. More importantly, it feels good to be surrounded by a community of people who can relate to your experience. Whether you're attending during the day or you're attending in the evening, having other students who relate to your experience will be important and crucial. Some people are familiar with the idea of a battle buddy. We want to make sure you're able to navigate this journey with other people along the way. I have the contact information for people in our Veteran Student Success Center. If you are interested in reaching out, they're here to assist you in each step. Now, I've talked about getting you here. Now let's actually take the step. These are the steps for you to be able to apply. If you go to citadel.edu, in the top right-hand corner of the screen, it's an apply now stage. You'll create your account. Whether you're applying for the evening undergrad, the graduate program, or active duty student, you'll create your account, you'll submit your application. We try to make this as simple as possible. There are a few required pieces to your application. The first one that's most important is your actual application. It's going to ask your biographical information, your demographic data, things of that sort. Where did you attend school previously? And now you just need to submit your supplemental items. For each degree program, there may be a few differences or things that are required, but the things that will remain consistent is that we'll need a form of identification and we'll need your official transcripts. We are currently test optional, so we look at your transcripts and we look at those things as the necessary steps. Now, some of our programs may require a letter of intent. It may require a resume. It also may require letters of recommendation. It'll be indicated here in the supplemental items section where you can actually satisfy by selecting choose file and uploading those files. or having your recommender submit them on your behalf. In this area where you created your account, you'll be able to check your application status. So you'll be able to come back here and see that your materials have been received. You'll be able to see how long you are in the review process. We have an internal and external review, and some programs are reviewed at a deadline. We'll actually be able to talk more about those programs as the series continues. So with this, we want to make sure we're giving you the tools throughout our review process. The documents will show that they are received, and you'll be able to track it. We'll give you email notifications as well. And at any point, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your specific admissions counselor or enrollment coordinator, and we'll be able to help you along the way. Now, as it relates to our application timeline, you can allow for 1 to 2 business days to process and submit an application. You'll receive correspondence, as I mentioned, about missing items. When all materials are received, your application will be prepared for review. A decision typically takes about 5 to 10 business days, and your decision will be sent via email. We want to get it to you as quick as possible. Now, I mentioned those application materials that are needed. We're always going to need your official transcripts for any institution that you attended and received a degree from. Our test scores, as I mentioned, are currently waived. Letters of recommendation for program specific. You'll know which programs require it. For our education programs, we require your teaching certificate, a letter of intent, which is basically your personal statement. This is your opportunity to provide your why. What do you see? When I think of it as who, what, when, where, how. It's who you are, so introducing us to you, how you see the Citadel playing a part or a role in your journey, why you're doing this now, and what next steps you'll take. This gives us an introduction, whether that's the admissions counselors reviewing it or the departments that are reviewing your application. We look at your resume, a writing sample, submitting a reference list, or for some of the programs, they actually require a questionnaire. This gives them a chance to see that you have specific courses completed that are required for you to be able to continue on in the program. For any international students, we do require a TOEFL, immigration request form, a NACES evaluation of international transcripts. And once that's done, we'll be able to prepare your account for review. Now, because you sat through this presentation, we want to make sure that you are able to take this next step and apply, and not just apply, but apply today. So we want you to use the code GODOGS, GODOGS. This actually waives the $40 application fee, and we want you to be able to take advantage of that. Now, for tuning in now, we want you to be able to join us for the remainder of the series. So coming up, we're also going to have our nursing department. It's a 2+2 program, and they're going to talk about the nursing department, not just from the admission standpoint, but the roles that you take, the labs, the things of those sort, our psychology and clinical counseling, military history, the Baker Family School of Business, our Department of Leadership Studies, Zerker Family School of Education. We want you to tune in and join in for Intel and Security Studies as well. But we want you to tune in and actually learn more about your specific program. We want this to be a tool for you to be able to find out more about how the Citadel can be the right next step for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.